is His Excellency Mwala Kariuki, who is the Tanzanian's High Commissioner in the United Kingdom since 2023. He has a long-standing diplomatic career and served in numerous senior roles, including at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as a Director of Asia and Australia-Asia. He's also served as the advisor to the United Nations Security Council, and he's a very good personal friend and a friend of the community. I welcome him to the Jilsa Salana and invite him to say a few words.
Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I bring with me the greetings and best wishes from the government and the people of Tanzania to all Ahmadiya community Muslim at this year's Jilsah Salana. This is the second time I've had the privilege to deliver remarks to this solemn assembly. I congratulate the Ahmadiya community for continuing to promote peace around the world, guided by the principles of loyalty, freedom, equality, and respect. I particularly thank His Holiness for continued support to world peace. He has been a voice for peace around the world, especially at this time when the world really needs peace in many parts. Let me use this opportunity to convey our sincere appreciation to the Humanity First for the work that they're doing in Tanzania to promote social services, education, and health. 2 months ago, we had a delegation from the Humanity First United States, and they've shown strong interest to build the state-of-the-art eye hospital that will guarantee services to people of Tanzania, particularly in Zanzibar. Let me conclude my remarks by wishing you all the best and wish you a successful Jilsah Salana 2025. I thank you.
Jamaat Ahmediyya Tanzania.
Thank you very much. We now have another video message. This time it's from Jim Shannon MP, who is the Democratic Unionist candidate. He's the Unionist MP for Strangford. He's a very good friend of the community and has attended a number of our events. He's a member of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for the Muslim community. And he also visited the Jamaat in Pakistan, especially in Rabwa. He also chair of the APPG for International Freedom of Religion Belief, and I'm pleased to be sharing his message of support. We'll now listen to his message.
I'm only with it, so my apologies for not being there alongside you. I've always remembered my occasion that I was at the Jilsah Salana. I'm honored to be there amongst friends. So heartfelt good news to everyone. I want to begin by recognizing His Holiness, Hazrat Nizra, Masur Ahmad, and all members of the Ahmediyya Muslim community for the continued commitment to peace, continuity, and faith in action, one that I will help, and others will help in this chamber of the 19th. Jilsah Salana is one of the most powerful reminders that faith is not something passive. It's a force for compassion, for unity, and for public service. That's exactly what Ahmediyya Muslim community demonstrates time and again. We must also confront the very painful truth. Many of our brothers and sisters around the world, particularly in Pakistan, are denied the most basic freedom to worship. As spoken often in Parliament about the persecution of Ahmediyya Muslims, and do so again today with renewed urgency and with that pain in my heart. This year alone, we see a terrifying rise in violence. 4 lives lost this year. Leak Akmal Timia, Ahmed Asif, Tariq Mahmoud, and Dr. Sheikh Mahmoud, all murdered for their faith, cause in Ahmediyyas. Home to us, worship criminalized, worshippers removed from us on Friday morning while extremists cheered outside. As chair of APPG for International Freedom of Religion or Belief, I have worked across party lines to highlight these injustices and to call for international pressure when governments fail to protect their citizens. I promise you this day I'm back home, you're at your continue to speak up, and we'll continue to press our government to raise these issues through every diplomatic and multilateral channels that are available. Silence is not an option. To every Ahmed Muslim child, parent, elder, volunteer here today, I thank you. You're not alone. You have many allies in Parliament. You have friends across faiths and world, and you must cause that is just. As is the religious gathering, let me end in the words that prayer is the most powerful thing and can move mountains for us.
Thank you very much, Jim. Our next honored speaker is Sam Ricardo, who is a United States Congressman and represents California's 16th Congressional District. Before joining the Congress, he served 2 terms as the mayor of San Jose in California and has a strong interest in the environment. He's a close friend of the community and has traveled all the way from the USA to join us on the Atlantic to invite him to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. Joseph Mubarak. I've now exhausted my knowledge of the Urdu vocabulary, so I appreciate your patience while I speak English. I bring greetings from the United States, and I want to say congratulations to the Ahmediyya Muslim community on hosting this historic 59th Jilsah Saalana here in the United Kingdom. This is a powerful spiritual gathering that inspires tens of millions of global citizens around the world. My name is Sam Ricardo, and I'm a member of Congress representing a district in California that includes Silicon Valley, a great font of innovation for the world, as well as some of California's most beautiful coastline along the Pacific Ocean. And I hope you can all come to visit. My message today is a simple one. Jazakallah. Thank you. First, thank you for your warm welcome. My wife Jessica and I are grateful for the extraordinary hospitality of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and for the kind invitation for us to join you. I'm honored to speak to a global audience of Ahmadi Muslims united by faith, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to peace. I've learned much already from my weekend with you, and not merely through the words you said. In my own Catholic faith tradition, we are urged to preach always the gospel, but only when necessary, use words. And indeed, it is your actions as Ahmadi Muslims that I find so compelling and so inspiring. For example, countless volunteers have miraculously built and sustained this temporary city in the English countryside for this Jilsah Saalana. Your humanitarian work, like Muslims for Life campaign, through which you donate thousands of pints of blood every year, shows your service is your identity. Your assistance to 41 hospitals in founding and sustaining critical life-saving work in many developing countries is testament to your community's tremendous generosity. Your Voice of Peace campaign provides a model for uniting the efforts of all people of goodwill throughout the globe. And your mosques have become centers of mercy and public good, as I personally witnessed in Milpitas, California, near my own community. Your collective investment of energy, time, and passion is an inspiring example of the genuine faith of the Ahmadi Muslims and your commitment to your holy mission. Thank you also for your leadership in our troubled world. I extend special congratulations to your spiritual leader, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, whose message of justice, peace, and love for all, hatred for none, continues to offer hope in a world hungry for spiritual direction. His Holiness has emerged as a beacon of moral clarity, speaking out for the oppressed, defending justice, and reminding the world that faith must be a force for good. Thank you above all for your spirit and for your unquenchable passion for peace and justice. As a practicing Catholic, I know there's much for us to learn from and to share with your community. In particular, you have much to teach us all about faith and resilience, particularly your community's unshakable fortitude in the face of ongoing persecution. The recent murders of 4 Ahmadi Muslims in Pakistan provide tragic and ominous reminders of the challenges you face. I extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims, and I stand in solidarity with you in urging that its perpetrators be brought to justice. Despite enduring unspeakable cruelties, your community continues to embody patience, compassion, and grace. And I feel particularly inspired by the commitment of Ahmadi Muslims to advocate not only for your own rights, but for the rights of other persecuted peoples. That provides an important lesson for all of us in this divided world. I commit to work with my colleagues in the U.S. Congress to do everything possible to end the egregious persecution of Ahmadi Muslims. Religious freedom is a universal right and a founding value of our nation, the United States. And while we have not always lived up to our own values in my country, and this current administration is too plainly an example of that, we must speak up to support one another in this precarious moment for freedom in our world. So too, we must stand together against all forms of oppression, whether it's for families suffering from starvation in Gaza, or against unjust treatment of immigrants within my own United States. I've had the great honor of visiting your community at the delightful Basir Mosque in Milpitas, California. The Silicon Valley chapter of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community represents the largest ideals, the highest ideals of American civic and spiritual life. Thank you for inviting me to share a few words at this historic Jalsah. Again, Shakara and Joseph Mubarak.